Today we discuss the power of shadows, we check out what's back in stock, and we see who the winner is in this week's competition. Roll that intro! G'day elites, welcome back to Murphy's Magic. What's new this week? It's me, your host, Chris Orbit. Happy birthday to Orbit's 10 years young. Here's to another 10, 20, or even 50 parsecs. I hope you're having an incredible week so far and your weekend was just as delicious. Now, a lot of magic was released last week. We have some incredible magic being released this week, so let's dive straight in. And while I'm yabbering on, if you want to head down and just like the video, I'll really appreciate it. And if you're new here, consider subscribing because it's going to be awesome. Now let's get into it. Now, first things first is question time. Now, this first question comes from Mike over there on YouTube, asking about Short Change Plus and whether you need to have fake bills or what gimmicks are involved. Now, the best part is your bills can be 100% from any location around the world. So in your current location, you can use those bills. Perfect! So no need for fake bills. Everything is 100% legit, and even some of the bills can be handed out for examination. This next question comes from Sean about how he missed the Secret Sevens event. Don't worry, Sean. You can check out the full thing available just up here in its most beautiful playlist. Get to viewing, baby. This last question comes in from Kyle about the full uncut performance we posted on Sunday of Lux, asking about why we didn't show the actual performance of Lux. Well, there are quite a few already performances out there online. So this one was actually designed by Javier, where we had a few people asking questions about performance issues, about how they could actually check the light during mid-performance. So Javier scripted and created this whole performance to go out and perform it to a real life spectator and cover those little subtleties that everyone wanted covered in a performance. So you're getting the behind the scenes performance of it. Hope that makes sense. Now on Friday, Short Change Plus came into our lives, making us question everything we knew about simple math and left us scratching our noggins. Now, Short Change Plus is the ideal routine for close-up magic, where the magician tells a little story about a problem he had with money when paying for dinner. During the story, various funny situations and magical effects occur, and everything ends with a surprise ending. This is an easy trick to perform and everything resets in an instant. If you want to see more on Short Change Plus, trailer is available just up here, link in the description below right now, where you can pick it up for $39.95 and you need a skill level of an intermediate magician to do it. Now on Monday, Bottled V2 by Taiwan Band popped its tasty visuals into our hearts and eyes. This is the smoothest cap and bottle you'll ever perform. The method is devious. This is a new concept for the cap and bottle effect. It is very easy to learn and perform. Both cap and bottle can be 100% examined before and after. Now there are no magnets, no PK rings, and no cuts. If you want to see more on Bottled V2, trailer is available just up here. Link in the description below right now. We can pick it up for $34.95. And again, you need a skill level of an intermediate magician to do it. Now it's time for the news. Now on last Saturday Sorcery, Lloyd Barnes destroyed our brains with a gorgeous visual and easy to create peak gimmick from the 7 Secrets event. If you want to check it out, it is available just up here. Lloyd Barnes is a genius. Now it's time for everyone's favorite segment, Meme of the Week, where this meme comes in from Nagy Silva over there on Discord. Oh, it just hits too close to home. I don't think any magician is that good to get it on in the first go. Thanks so much for sending that through, Nagy. If you want to see your meme shared on what's new this week, pop them in the magic meme section on our Discord, link in the description below where you can share them, and then what I'll do is I'll pick them up and show them to the rest of the world via YouTube. Now it's time for our artist shout out, where this week we're discussing Jason Knowles and his beautiful custom routine of Sucker Punch. Let's check it out. Oh, it's that visual eye candy stuff again. Thank you so much for sending that through, Jason. If you want to see your performances shared on what's new this week, all you have to do is tag us in your videos so I can check them out and share them in a future episode. That makes sense, right? Now it's time for our YouTube review, where this week we're discussing Jeremy Tan and his review of Orbit. Let's check it out.
And of course, you will have access to a downloadable tutorial video covering the history, effects, and handling of playing cards, mobile phones, wine glasses, etc. Jonathan also shares many ideas for using the Orbit gimmick, and he also covers maintaining the gimmick and even shows you the early prototypes before the final product.
What a beautiful in-depth review again, Jeremy. Thank you so much. If you want to see the full review, link in the description below right now where you can check it out. Now it's time for the back in stock section. Now our first back in stock item is JP Valorino's Unhanded. This effect flew under the radar for quite a few of you, and then a couple of people picked it up. We sold out really quick. And people have been asking us for weeks when we're getting it back in stock. Now I can officially confirm we are now back in stock. So move quick. Unhanded allows you to have full control over a spectator's card without even touching the deck. And what's more is the spectator does absolutely everything for you. You can use it to card steal, card control, in mentalism, card penetration, or even a super easy peek. Plus it instantly resets. If you want to see more on Unhanded, link in the description below right now. We can pick it up for $34.95. You need a skill level of a beginner magician to do it. Our next back in stock item is Joe Ryanflesh's Rainbow Rubber Bands. Each band is coated in Elastoflex, which makes the band stronger and less likely to break during a performance. The band's able to stretch further than normal bands and continue to stay shiny. These bands are smooth to the touch and don't feel like rubber as they slide smoothly against each other. Simply put, if you do rubber band magic, you need these bands. If you want to see more on Rainbow Rubber Bands, a link in the description below right now. We can pick them up for $20. Our last back in stock item is the world famous Cardigraphic Rapid Reset Pro by Martin Lewis. If you're unfamiliar with Cardigraphic, it's where you have a drawing come to life with the card rising up out of a drawn image on a pad. Now we have the 24 refill pack for $24.95, the 9 of diamonds and 2 of clubs add-on for $95, the 9 of diamonds and 2 of clubs refill for $30, and the Cardigraphic Rapid Reset Pro for $250. If you want to see more on the Cardigraphic, a link in the description below right now where you can check it out. Now it's time for some downloads that you don't want to miss. This first download is last week's Vault Sidewinder. The Sidewinder accelerates your card work. You can control a card from the middle of the deck. But this is the only beginning, as this technique can be combined with other techniques you already know. If you want to see more on Sidewinder, link in the description below right now where you can pick it up for $25. Our next download is HoleLink by Tibby Master. A hole is punched through the corner of a playing card. We can now link the card to padlocks, paper clips, safety pins, rings, and more. The gimmick is super easy to build and even easier to perform. If you want to see more on HoleLink, link in the description below right now where you can pick it up for $6. Our last download is the Lid by Ebby Tones. The Lid is a visual transformation effect using the flap on the card box. There's no flaps, no magnets, no threads, no elastics, no black art, no chemicals. It's super practical and very easy to do and an even easier handling. And what's more, it's fully examinable. If you want to see more on the Lid, link in the description below right now where you can pick it up for $7. G'day champion, welcome back to Murphy's Magic's game show. It's me, your host, Grizzly Peterson. Let's jump in and see what the prizes are for this week. All those prizes for just one of you. What an absolute treat. That's tasted in a sausage roll out by the Billabong. Now let's see who won tonight's prize. What do? Oh, the old Drover hat tip. That'll do it. There you go. Who's going to win? Hey, is it going to be you? Oh, close. What are you? Oh, no. Sorry. Hey. Oh, hey. Hey. Oh, hey. Congratulations, champion. Make sure you email me just here and I'll get those prizes fair dinkum rinky dink straight out to you. Now, if you want to enter into next week's competition, make sure you comment
snag
below and I'll enter you into next week's competition. Thanks so much for who've entered this week. Good luck for everyone who's entered next week for some more awesome one-off prizes. Thanks again. Take care, champion. See you then. Back to Bo. Oh, what an absolutely insane episode we've had so far. So thank you so much for sitting through and getting this far. You're the best person in the entire world. Don't tell my mum. Shh, don't tell her, because I told her last week she was the best, but now I'm 100% certain you're the best. And while you're here, you might as well go, just double check to make sure you've liked this video. Just double check, because you never know. You might have been caught up in me and my beautiful face and sultry voice. Thanks, champion. Now, as a thank you for doing that, I'm going to share some sneak peeks with you coming up because we have some absolute doozies. Our first sneak peek item is this week's vault, where Bro, come on in here. Look, I hope you're sitting down because this is going to be awesome. You sitting? Good. Bro, come show them what you've got. Here you go.
Have you ever gotten the urge to take a single playing card and then produce a full deck of cards from it? Well, I got you covered this week. This is a brand new, beautiful routine by Mr. Martin Brassaz. It's called Sand Deck.
Now this Friday, Bond Lee is back with Waken. Let's check out a little clip of it right now.
What is real magic? It might look something like this. The true power of a haunted deck. An extremely visual magic piece. Imagine finding your spectator's signed card with the power of shadow.
Oh baby, I can't wait to play with this. If you want to see more on Waken, it drops this Friday for $99.95. You need a skill level of a beginner magician to do it. Keep an eye out for the trailer in its entirety at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time this Friday. Now on Monday, John Bennett is back with Super Morigami. Let's check out a little clip of it right now.
Actually, you are really, really lucky. Okay. I mean, I don't know what other words we could have spelled with these, right? But you happen to end up with a royal straight flush, and you really can't get any luckier than that.
100% self-working, no slides, no peaks, no equivocate, no forcing. Sign me up. Check out the full trailer when it drops this coming Monday for $25. You need a skill level of a beginner magician to do it. Now that's all we have time for What's New this week. Thank you so much for joining me, champion. I really appreciate it. I'll see you this Saturday where I'm going to teach you an awesome card stab routine that is going to freak out your friends. But until then, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you very soon, my friend. Bye for now. Now, I highly recommend watching this because there's some good stuff in there. But while you're here, make sure you subscribe. Like it's right here. Just do it. I know you want to. How good does that look? But this, so many options.